Our Lakeville Area Schools one-to-one iPad initiative was launched in the fall of 2020. Our goals are to enhance student learning and ensure equitable access to digital resources. The program has evolved significantly with increasing efforts to integrate digital tools into instruction in meaningful and purposeful ways. The program is part of a broader technology ecosystem with the goal to create a dynamic learning environment. Teachers have been leveraging tools like Apple Classroom to support student learning, manage devices, and provide real-time feedback.
iPads have helped to enhance the learning that was already happening in Lakeville schools and allowed students to be creative in the process.
At its best, technology brings us together. The way that I try and do that in my classroom is iPads are a tool for collaboration. iPads are a tool for us to make connections to learning and make connections to each other.
Access to iPads has helped me expand the world for the students as I consider what they need to know, but also can find resources, activities, videos of real life circumstances that can bring the world right to them.
The fundamentals of teaching of like collaboration, critical thinking, investigative learning, inquiry don't change depending on the tools that you have, but tools can augment those basics.
So having an iPad is like really useful and resourceful, and it helps us learn a lot.
We've always wanted to use drawing in our graphics classes, and we've never really had the Padlets or anything else that we've been able to use. But now with the iPads, there are some programs that we can use where we can now start integrating drawing into those classes.
The biggest lesson they have to learn is that it's a tool at school and it's not a toy. Once we learn that, we do a research project, and research is really hard for kindergartners because we're not strong readers yet. Our digital media specialist found a Pebble Go website that she's linked them all into, and it's got kid-friendly research books on them, so the kids can read and listen to the books, gather research, and we use our iPads to help with that, and it has changed how we write our stories now.
The biggest thing that iPads provide for us as teachers is just flexibility. It's the ability to adapt to student needs kind of in the moment more. As an example, if a student is maybe not understanding the wording of a question, if that question is, confusing to them, then I can edit that question on their iPad right away. With new tools that we have, we can change reading levels. We can really adapt assignments to meet students where they're at.
Our digital media specialists have provided crucial support by modeling lessons and working with staff one-on-one. This hands-on guidance has helped teachers incorporate iPads more effectively into their practices.
I think access to the iPads has been a net positive effect for students and staff. First and foremost, because it helps them to prepare for a digital world. They are going to need those skills. It also increases in other areas, increases engagement and motivation in all of our areas of instruction. It gives opportunities for interactive and personalized learning. It helps students to gain digital resources and real-time research.
Students are motivated when they have the power of their own choice in how they create a project. The projects that we are able to create through our iPads, the sky's the limit. They can choose your traditional Google Slides project. They can create and edit videos, and I feel like it prepares them for the real world because they're using tools that future employers are going to ask them to do.
There's a lot of different things that you can do with your own mindset of creations. Made a logo and products.
Our student iPads are educational tools, and their use is intentionally integrated to help students use them in a balanced, safe, and responsible way. We only allow vetted and approved apps on the devices. Our technology team has implemented robust filtering, monitoring, and digital citizenship training to help our students navigate the online world responsibly.
They can create products that show their learning, they can be curious about something and get answers literally in seconds, and learn tools for being a good digital citizen.
They're kind of discovering things for themselves and learning skills like digital literacy. And so that enriches my teaching because I'm giving them the skills that makes them kind of more in the driver's seat of their own learning. Anytime kids are in the driver's seat of their own learning, that's meaningful, and iPads and technology can put them in the driver's seat in a way that maybe you can't if you don't have access to those tools.
Looking ahead, we aim to continue preparing our students for a future where technology is an integral part of their personal and professional lives.